What's up, everyone? It's your boy Melly Mel Romy Rome, the comic book player from the Himalayas. Anyway, Happy New Year. Man, I lost my voice. Anyway, Happy New Year, and I hope you guys had a good time, and I hope you guys spent it with family or friends or whatever you do to celebrate the new year. I'm just glad you guys had a good time, and let me know what your New Year's resolutions are. Just leave it in the comment, and that's pretty much it, I guess. And I hope you guys will have a wonderful new year as well. 2025 is going to be a very great year for all of us, and so let's just hope and let's just make it happen. All right, so we got to make it happen to have a great year. We got to put in our part, and and to make that to accomplish that goal, whatever you're trying to do. And let's all do it, and don't give up on your goal. You've got a whole year to do it. Anyway, excuse me, man, I lost my voice. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's the weather. I don't know what it is, but just bear with me, all right? I'm coughing or clearing my throat. Let me clear my throat. That's a good song too. Well, not really. I don't want to say it's a good song, but I used to jam to that song. Anyway, so I came up with about 5 books that I think you should, this is just a suggestion, all right? This is not professional advice. I'm not a true comic book collector. I don't know too much about comic books, but I know just enough to collect what I want, and that's how it should be. Just collect whatever you want. But I came up with some books that I think you should get. I hope you guys will like it, and then we'll do after this we'll do the giveaway. Remember that giveaway I was telling you guys about? So we'll do it today. All right. So first things first, let's talk about what I think you should get. All right. First one is this. So these books are, they're good to have, just to have in your collection. And this book here is, I think it's starting to heat up. Because I mean, if you've seen the show X-Men '97, and I think it's on Disney Channel, man, I hope I'm not coming down with anything. But anyway, X-Men Adventures #1. This book came out in 1992. Bam! Check it out. So I think I've showed this book before, but it's a good book to have. It's still very affordable, and I think you should get it. Woohoo! What else can I tell you about this? There's a TV series on Disney Channel right now, so I think it's great. So I think you should watch it and just be entertained. All right. So next book. Let's do a modern book. So this is Doom #1. It just came out in 2024, I believe. And I'm sure you've seen this book as well. There's like 16 different cover variants of this book. So it doesn't matter which one you get. They're all worth something. And I believe it's starting to go up a little bit. Not too much, but it's a good book to have. Plus, it's a great story as well. I believe is Dr. Doom is on a quest to be more powerful as ever, or just gain more power to save our universe from Galactus. So I think that's what it is. But I heard it's a great story, and I think there's another variant. The version variant of this book is worth a lot of money, but it doesn't matter. Like I said, it doesn't matter which book you get. And if you like to read, this would be a good story to read as well. So get it. 16 variants of that book. That's a lot. Okay, speaking of good stories, or a good story, this book I remember buying this book about 20 years ago, and but then I sold it, and because it got hot for a minute, then I sold it, and then I buy it again. But I remember buying this book in 1980, I think 1985, when this book came out. Long Shot #1. I remember buying it when I was a kid at a comic book store, or I think probably at a 7-Eleven. I just remember buying it because I remember having this book. I believe it was 7-Eleven because it was near my house, but I just don't remember where I bought it, but I remember buying it. So get this book. It's a long shot. It's a good story. I've never read it though. That's the only problem. But I've talked to a couple of friends of mine, and other people said that it was a good story. So it's a 1 through 6 series, a limited series. So it's long shot #1, and it goes through number 6. So get this book. It's worth about $20 maybe. If you're lucky, you can find it for about 15, 20, 10 bucks or whatnot. But it's worth about $25, $20. Or unless you buy a CGC 9.8, it's worth some money. All right. Next book is, this one is a Bronze Age book. Oh, my bad. So these two were Copper Age. These two right here, Copper Age, and Dr. Doom is a modern book, obviously. And then this book is Bronze Age. I've mentioned this book before, but I still think this book is undervalued. Which is Firestorm #1. First appearance of Firestorm. Again, this book is undervalued. One of these days, this book will go up. Will just shoot up. So I suggest you get it now. Try to find it. You can probably find this book for about 50 bucks, a raw copy. Some places, I mean, if you go to some Comic Cons out there or out in the wild, comic book stores, local comic book stores, you can probably find it for about 30 bucks, but I've seen it for about between $30 to $50. Good book to have. High grade. Try to get it at a high grade, even though it's a little Bronze Age books are really hard to find in high grade. Are really hard to find in high grade. And then last but not least, Daredevil #37. Speaking of Doom, we've got another Doom cover. Bam! Look at that. So I believe this is the first battle of Daredevil and Doom. And this book, you can find it mid-grade for about 80 bucks. I found this book for $40. I got lucky, and plus the booth that I bought it from knew who I was and gave me a deal. Pretty cool, huh? Anyway, so a high-grade copy of this book, maybe 100 bucks, 200 bucks, I don't know, depending on high grade. Depending on the condition of the book. But yeah, it's a good book to have. Anyway, all right. So the moment of truth, what you guys been waiting for, my giveaway. So let me do a recap on that, what I'm giving away. And so the first giveaway is you'll get all 4 books right here. You get Thundercats, Creepshow. I don't know what this one is called. I forgot. It's on here, but it's kind of like hard to see. It's called Stuff of Nightmares. Anyway, and also a Silver Age book, Adventure Comics. So that's the first giveaway. So you get all 4. Okay, so that's the first giveaway. Second giveaway is, I believe, well, yeah, it's a low-grade comic book, but it's good to have in your collection. It's Iron Fist #1. Mid-grade, it's probably worth about 50 bucks, but I believe this is a pretty low grade. It's probably a 3, maybe. But if you want it, let me know. Well, you'll have the option to deny it, or if you don't want it. If you get picked as a winner, you have the option. All right, so Iron Fist #1, low grade copy, but low grade is better than no grade, right? Okay, next book it's a CGC book. So this is Alpha Flight #1, 9.2. So I'll give this one away just to start this new year off, and I hope you guys are excited. All right, so I've got everybody already in this container. I'll read off the name in just a second here. All right. So you get that. So what I'm gonna do is, how should we do this? So first one to respond. So I'll pick 3 winners, and first one to respond, you can tell me which one you want. All right. So it's probably better that way. I think it's better that way. So, and we'll go on from there. Or should I just decide which one will get the? You know what? It's probably better that way. Well, no, you know what? I'll give you the liberty of picking whatever you want. So it's probably that. We'll go with that instead. I'm so indecisive. Anyway, we've got Kerry Jones. Bam. We've got Joshua Davis. Big B McFly, comic book guy. Michael Eisma. Sebastian Stark. Batman. Dagger Comics. Vintage Bookshelves. Oops. M. Haya 2. Digital Income. Aaron Miller. Jim Hayes. Chris Corso. Phil Ailing. Joseph Michaels. Oh wait. Joseph Michaels, Adventurous Joe. Pablo Ager. Gilliam Barnaby. Yeah, Barnaby. I didn't want to pronounce that incorrectly here. But good old Gilliam. Angel Rivera. St. Louis Ron. Man, quite a few of you guys. Ryan Riley. Ruslan. Pre-Code Palace. And last but not least, Darren Smith. All right, so I've got everybody in here. That's everybody in here. All right, I don't want to look, so we just pick out a name here. Bam. Gilliam Barnaby. Batman. And Chris Corso. All right, so first come, first serve. So let me know, and let me know which one you want, and that's pretty much it. All right, so stay motivated, guys. Stay motivated. Inspire someone today, and happy hunting. And also, what else do I usually say? It's been a while, huh? Happy hunting, and be kind. Please be kind out there, guys. Smile more often and laugh more often. All right? Peace.